Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring a movie review your way. Yes, the year is 2025. We're into volume 7, I believe second or third week. I'm not 100% sure because the King has been in the Twilight Zone. Let's just say that. He was a little bit off, came back, been doing videos left, right, and center, dealing with stuff personally. It's a mess. King even got shaved. How do you like that? Still looks the same. King just looks old and rough. Hopefully things will start turning around, and I hope you guys have had a happy new year so far to this point, even if it's a little bit earlier into the month of January. So anyways, let's get to what we're here, guys. I'm here to tackle a little movie that's been under a little bit crossfire because of its director and lead actress, but I'm not here to talk about it. I'm talking about the movie itself. I'm talking about It Ends With Us. Came out in 2024. Directed by Justin Baldoni, stars Blake Lively. You guys know they've been in the news the last several weeks and whatever nonsense, but wasn't there. Hope everything's cleared up and both sides will get justice, in my personal opinion. Anyways, it's about 2 hours and 11 minutes. It also stars Branden Sklenar, or Sklenar. I can't even pronounce the names. You know I'm bad with names, guys. Jenny Slate, who plays her best friend slash boyfriend's sister in the movie. Isabel Fenner, or Fear, whatever. It's a younger version of her. Alex Neustadler plays a younger version of her first true love, played by Branden, the actor. I'm not going to go last name. And Hassan Minhaj, which is the brother of Justin Baldoni in there, which is Jenny Slate's husband or something like that. So going into this, guys, I'm like, okay, where's this going to be? Because I know the material was very serious in nature, spousal abuse and stuff like that in nature. We know how things can go very lovey-dovey to very serious and very quickly, and the intentions not to hurt somebody are never there apparently, but they are. Slowly they come to the surface. And the other person that you're usually with pays the price. And this was a particular case here. You had Blake Lively's character meeting up with this kid she fell for, basically slept with a homeless person. So we're not thinking any of this, right? And we find out later she saves his life. So spoiler alert, guys, if you've seen it, too bad. She finds out later he wasn't just homeless and ran away from a situation, because he basically told her that he couldn't stand his mother being abused and stuff like that by who she decided to choose with. And he got involved. He got a little scarred, ran away, what we thought. But we find out later that he was actually there to harm himself. And he seen her and she indirectly fed him and all that stuff and saved his life. And he fell for her. Father also was abuser, abused her mother. That's why there was a funeral that she was supposed to go to, but she couldn't say 5 things nice about him. She kind of took off. You find this throughout the whole film, guys. Spousal abuse and stuff. The cycle. It's a vicious cycle until someone breaks it, and she ends up breaking it near the end, but we'll get to that. And she runs out, and we kind of like, what the hell? Obviously, I knew something traumatic happened to her. She didn't respect her father. She takes place in Boston. She decides to open a flower shop. She meets this surgeon guy on top of the rooftop, directly after I'm skipping back and forth, falls for him. She meets up again when he opens a flower shop. She ends up hiring his sister indirectly. They're best friends. He meets her again and they kind of fall in love and they get together and marriage and all this stuff. And there was a couple incidences in the movie that there's a pot that got burnt and he kind of indirectly slaps her. And there's another incident later that he pushes her down the stairs by accident. And meanwhile, the first incident, she met up with the guy who got beat up by her father. Like, he caught him in bed, basically, and he literally beat the living daylights out of him. He's an abuser. And years later, he apparently is eating at a restaurant that he runs. And she kind of talks to him a little bit that he gets jealous of the whole situation. And then he ends up seeing her a couple nights later with a little bit bruising and stuff. And he doesn't like stuff like that. Her true love, or who she first met years ago as a kid, gets involved. There's a little skirmish. They kind of go their ways, and then he kind of like becomes more jealous and all this stuff. And do you care about him? And then he gave her a number to call her just in case her current boyfriend, beats her up or something comes up. He finds it, he questions her, he does something really stupid. He forces himself on her, and there's an incident. She goes to him, she stays with him for a little bit, whatever. She finds out through this whole incident at the hospital that she's pregnant with his kid, you know, and then she ends up telling the guy's sister. She goes, I love my brother, I love you, but if you go back to him, I would never talk to you again. And that's what she does. Later on, it looks like she's coming around to him. He ends up going there for her birth, the kid's birth. They're having a daughter. She found out the truth from Jenny Slate's character of what happened to him and why he might be like that. There's no excuse for it. Apparently, they were playing with some sort of guns, and one went off and he killed his friend and kind of shattered him, and he's a surgeon. So he didn't deal with it. Nobody dealt with this shit. Let's just say that. They just, you know, grew up with all that trauma. So go get help, guys. And then it leads to one thing, the other thing, and basically, she got him good. I'm like, okay, maybe she's going to forgive him. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't. He ain't going to change. He's going to promise not to hurt whatever. He ends up holding his daughter. And while she's holding his daughter, Blake Lively goes to him, I want a divorce. And he's like, thinking that things are turning around. He goes, divorce? This is not, no, I want a divorce. It's not for me. It's for our daughter. And then she keeps on asking questions like, if her boyfriend beat her up or did this, push her downstairs and stuff, what would you tell her? Would you tell her to stay or would you tell her to leave? So she basically got him to admit to his wrongs and do the right thing and give her the divorce and let her be on her life. She ends up getting together with a guy of her dreams there and whatever. And he goes his own separate way. He leaves heartbroken, but yeah, he can't be a hypocrite because that's what he did. And he would protect his daughter, so why would she stick with him? So she's just doing the same thing, right? Very serious matter. I enjoyed it. A little bit too long. It could have been 15, 20 minutes shorter, but the message was driven across well. It was well done, well directed, well acted in a way. Nothing like, oh my God, out of the top, I haven't seen this before. Yes, I have. But for something that we got currently, it was done well. Like, I was really surprised. I liked it. Would I buy this and add it to my Blu-ray collection? Probably not. Would I rewatch this? No, unless someone wants me to watch it, or if there's somebody that I know that's going into something similar, like what was going on in this kind of relationship, the destructive relationship, I will watch it just so I can help them out, kind of thing, right? And kind of give them like that. Look, you see any similarities kind of like between your life and what you're watching on screen? That's when I will watch this. For that reason, it's well to give someone who is in trouble and who doesn't know any better or can't get out of a situation that's abusive and stuff, guys, because spousal abuse is rising in this country and across the world. Not that it hasn't. It's being more recognized, and we need to talk more about it. And if you know anybody, get involved. Do it the best you can. Don't be in a stupid way that it'll endanger them and you, but do it. If it means life and death, get involved. That's all I have to say. So anyways, guys, that is my official movie review on It Ends With Us, starring Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Jenny Slate, and a whole bunch of other actors. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other reviews, videos, you name it, the works, unboxing. I can go on and on. And of course, our new content, our new series coming up, like the Admiral Session review, kind of like videos. And of course, I'm bringing your way. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's a little bit lighthearted and I think more fun, more of a show and tell of my personal movie figure collection. I want to bring cool figures that I have that you can get that's affordable, and I think that you guys will get a kick out of it, while myself and the Admiral, because Admiral hasn't seen a lot of my stuff here, because there'll be a day that the King won't be able to talk anymore, and yeah, it's not going to be fun. But let's just say that I can bring you some joy, reminisce of some movies that we're watching that are associated with the figures. I think you'll get a kick out of it. So either way, show up on our YouTube channel. More stuff coming your way. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on the Movie Throne. Take it easy. Be the hell good, guys.